Transcribed by the greatest stars of the English theater and their distinguished host, Sir Laurence Olivier. Tonight's guest, John Gielgud, as the Happy Hypocrite.
The National Broadcasting Company presents Sir Laurence Olivier, your host in Theatre Royal.
This is Laurence Olivier. Once again, it is my pleasure to introduce a good friend of mine from the theatre and the story that he's chosen for your entertainment. An actor whose name will be familiar to you all, John Gielgud. His work in the theatre, both in London and New York, will of course be familiar to you, and many of you will have seen him in the recent Hollywood film production of Julius Caesar. John has chosen a story which is among my own favorites, Max Beerbohm's The Happy Hypocrite. I myself will be setting the scene for you, and so here now is John Gielgud in the role of Lord George Hell in Max Beerbohm's Tale of England in Regency days, The Happy Hypocrite. None, it is said, of all who revelled with the Regent was half so wicked as Lord George Hell. I will not trouble my listeners with a long recital of his great naughtiness, but it were well they should know that he was greedy, destructive, and disobedient. I'm afraid there is no doubt that he often sat up at Carlton House long after bedtime, playing at games, and that he generally ate and drank far more than was good for him. His fondness for fine clothes was such that he used to dress on weekdays quite as gorgeously as good people dress on Sundays. He was 35 years old and a great grief to his parents. And the worst of it was that he set such a bad example to others.
Lord George Hell!
Why, yes, here comes George Hell. Gad, there's a buck for you.
Oh, how wicked my lord is looking.
Why, they say it is quite unsafe for a lady to be in the same room with him.
I've known ladies make for the door as soon as he entered, but they generally paused to watch him through the keyhole.
I vow you're a tease, my lord. But heavens, he's coming this way.
Led by the twinkling candles of your eyes, my dear.
I vow I shall die.
Good evening, my lord. I hardly expected to see you at such a tedious function.
Noblesse oblige, my dear fellow. His Royal Highness was good enough to command me.
May I present your lordship to my Lady Jane Windermere?
Your slave, madam. I am happy that the season has brought you up to town.
It is all such a mad world, my lord, after the peaceful calm of the countryside.
A fool.
You then refused him his revenge, I hear. Surely, my lord, that was unkind.
Unkind, sir? Why, when I'd won his mansion off him, didn't I offer to install him in the lodge?
And did he accept?
After a little hesitation, he did. On my soul, the man's place is a sinecure. He never even has to open the gate to me.
La, my lord, I vow you're a tease.
What's more, my lord, I have even heard it whispered that the dice you were playing with were, loaded.
I've never been at pains to deny the rumor, my dear fellow. Everybody knows that I cheat, but nobody has the effrontery to tax me with it to my face.
Indeed, I've heard it asserted that you never sit down to a game of limbo with less than 4 aces up your sleeve, my lord.
I have had as many as 7, sir.
I wonder that you are tolerated at all, my lord. But didn't I see you at Garble's the other evening with that celebrated dancer on your arm, La Signora Gambogi?
You'll see me there again tomorrow. They tell me there's a merry little dwarf whose debut will be quite an occasion. Also, a new singer who is to open in the Fair Maid of Samarkand. I shall be there to pay my homage.
No, my lord, I vow.
Bravo, bravo, Sagittaro, bravo.
You are in a good humor tonight, my friend, no?
Uncommonly. Last night I had the good fortune to relieve His Royal Highness of another 5,000 guineas. Oh, there's our merry little dwarf again. Bravo, Sagittaro. Bravo. Garble.
Coming, my lord.
Champagne, Garble, another bottle of port.
Yes.
I'll have that little homuncule, the merry dwarf yonder, come here to my box. I wish to compliment him on his skill as an archer and pledge him in a bumper of the grape.
Oh, my lord is too kind. I will send him immediately.
Clever little dwarf, if ever I saw one. Did you mark how accurately he shot his arrows, even when the scarf was tied across his eyes, and how he pierced the waxen figure through the heart?
Take care he does not pierce you to the heart, my friend. I think I have seen the dwarf before, somewhere.
A merry little dwarf. On my soul, he's quite taken my fancy with his fooling. Why, and here he is, gilded bow, arrows and all.
Your servant, my lord.
On my soul, you have a genius for the bow. Come and sit down by me. But first, let me present you to my divine companion, the Signora Gambogi, Virgo and Sagittarius again.
To the health of your lordship.
And by what means, or miracle, did you acquire your mastery of the bow?
By long practice. Long practice on human creatures.
Oh, on my heart, you'd be dangerous in a quarrel. Let me hear the music of that bowstring once again.
As your lordship commands. This time, I will shoot at the stars.
Bravo, bravo, Sagittaro. Huh? You're dangerous company.
Your lordship would certainly be a good target.
He is certainly a fat one.
But look, here comes the new singer, my lord. Jenny Mere as the fair captive of Samarkand. I commend her to your favor.
But she is entrancing.
I do not think she is very much. She is not at all pretty.
She is entrancing. What beauty, what innocence.
My lord, you are hurt?
A sudden twinge in my heart.
Oh.
But where's our little dwarf? He must have flown away. Garble, she's entrancing. I must positively be presented.
If your lordship deign to wait the conclusion of her humble toilet. Ah, I hear her footfall on the stair. Miss Mere, come hither. Miss Mere, this is my Lord George Hell, who's been graciously pleased
Miss Mere, listen, I pray you, to my poor words, nor spurn me in misprision from the pedestal of your beauty, genius, and virtue. All too conscious, alas, of my presumption in the same, I yet abase myself before you, as a suitor for your adorable hand. I grope under the shadow of your raven locks. I am dazzled in the light of those translucent orbs, your eyes.
Sir.
Say, my lord.
My lord, I thank you for your words. They are beautiful. But indeed I can never be your bride.
Oh, child, let not the sun rise ere you have retracted those wicked words.
My wealth, my rank, my irremediable love for you, I throw them at your feet. I would wait an hour, a week, a lustre, even a decade, did you but bid me hope.
I can never be your wife. I can never be the wife of any man whose face is not saintly. Your face, my lord, mirrors, it may be, true love for me. But it is even as a mirror long tarnished by the reflection of this world's vanity. It is even as a tarnished mirror.
I can...
Do not kneel to me, for I am poor and humble. I was not made for such impetuous wooing. Kneel, if you please, to some greater, gayer lady. As for my love, it is my own, nor can it ever be torn from me, but given as true love must needs be given, freely. Rise from your knees. That man whose face is wonderful, as are the faces of the saints, to him will I give my true love. Good night, my lord.
Miss Mere, I beg you. Ah, she's gone.
If your lordship pleases to rise from his knees, I...
Oh, thank you, Garble, thank you.
Oh, so there you are, my friend, and how ridiculous you look. Come, it is time we were going.
No, I cannot. Goodbye.
But, George...
I will call the Signora's carriage.
What shall I do? Whither shall I go? My past life swims before my eye.
Kindly be seated, then, I pray, for I am to ply the mask with great care. Warm the inner side of the mask over the lamp, Julius, if you please.
Yes, sir.
And now, if your lordship will permit me, this pomade... Yes. That's better, I think. Mask is warmed?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, powder the inner side. So. And now, my lord, keep quite still for 1 instant.
Yeah.
There. Does that feel quite comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now, please, look in the mirror, my lord.
But I do look like a saint.
I am proud to have served your lordship. That will be 50 guineas.
Thank you, Aeneas. Thank you 1,000 times. Thank you, Aeneas. Thank you 1,000 times. The face of a saint. Yes, but what does it cover? Should I not be ashamed so to cheat the girl that I love? Behind this fair mask there lurks furious the gambler. So here, beside this tiny stream, I have found peace at last. Peace from all but my thoughts. These waters, which mirror within themselves the mask which has become my life, are not their murmurs a reproach? Though she be taken with my looks, behind that mask still lurks the evil face that so repelled my dear. Yet may that mask itself not be a secret symbol of my true repentance and my love. My face was evil because my life was evil. Since I have seen her beauty, my soul has changed.
My lord.
Who is there hiding in the bushes?
Only your merry little dwarf, my lord. But look, there on the further bank. Have you no eyes for her?
Heavens, 'tis she. Will she not know me?
No, my lord. But she will love you.
Oh, I have disturbed you.
Never. Without you, I am as nothing.
Surely you are that good man, whose features are the features of a saint, for whom I have waited so long. Oh, therefore do not kneel to me, but rise and suffer me to kiss your hand. For my love of you is lowly, and my heart is all yours.
Nay, you are my queen, and I must needs kneel in your presence.
Oh, no, no. Then I shall kneel with you.
Beloved.
Beloved.
This posy of wild flowers, they are for you. I gathered them for you hours ago in this very wood. See, they are not withered.
How was it for me that you gathered them, though you had never seen me?
I gathered them for you, knowing I should soon see you. How was it that you, who had never seen me, yet waited for me?
I waited, knowing I should see you at last. Come. Are not the flowers beautiful in this wood? Which do you like the best? Primroses, or ladies' feet, or forget-me-nots?
I know the names of no flowers, my dear.
Is it worldly and wrong of me to have loved the flowers? Ought I to have thought more of those higher things that are unseen? Surely the flowers are good, and did you not gather this posy for me? But if you do not love them, I must not, and I will try to forget their names, for I must try to be like you in all things.
Love the flowers always, and teach me to love them.
Every day I have come to this wood because I was lonely, and it seemed to pity me. But now I have you, and it is glad.
I too came here once. Last night.
Last night? Oh, will you try not to be angry with me if I tell you something? It is something which will seem dreadful to you.
Pauvrette, you cannot have anything very dreadful to tell.
Oh, I am very poor, and every night I sing in a theater. It is the only thing I can do to earn my bread. Do you despise me because I sing?
Do you like singing?
In the theater? I hate it. I hate it indeed. Yet tonight, alas, I must go back there.
You need never sing in a theater again. I am rich and I'll pay them to release you.
Oh.
You shall sing only for me. Sweetheart, it cannot be much more than noon. Let's go into the town while there's time, and you shall be my bride, and I your bridegroom this very day. Why should you and I be lonely?
Oh, I do not know. I often used to envy the woodman living in that dear little cottage there on the edge of the wood.
Let us live there, then.
You are so good that you can deny yourself all the vanity and pleasure that most people love. Otherwise,
my love, there's something that you want that I can give you. Tell me, I beg you. Anything in the whole wide world.
If we are going to get married, we will pass a pastry shop in Kensington Village. Should you think me greedy if I wanted a bun?
By the way, I wonder what's happened to Lord George Hell. Seems an age since last we saw him at Boodle's.
Boodles or Garbles. Come to think of it, I haven't seen him since that little singer vanished. Had the lead in The Fair Captive of Samarkand and vanished after the first night. George Hell had been after her, I heard tell, but Garble told me she would have none of him. Or I'd have thought they must have eloped.
And what had Garble to say about her disappearance?
Said he'd been compensated for it, but that he was sure she had not succumbed to his lordship. In fact, he said she'd rejected him soundly.
The most astonishing thing is that he should have restored all the money he had won at cards. Even His Royal Highness has been repaid, and old Sir Follard is back in his old home.
A very queer business indeed. I've heard it said that he was seized with a sudden repentance and fled overseas to a foreign monastery. Maybe he's even dead.
Well, peace to his ashes in whatever urn they may be resting.
This waxen mask, though it has been the means of my happiness, is it not still a barrier between me and my bride? Though it is sweet to kiss her through it, to watch her through it with loving eyes, it's remained a mockery that I must wear for the rest of my life. No longer do I even feel it jarring on my face, the evil face that it covers, the face of my past. It's become a very part of me, and for all its rigidity, at least it expresses the one emotion that fills and suffuses me. True love.
My love?
Dearest?
Look at this little pagoda I have built with all our buns. Is it not pretty? Oh, dear, it has tumbled down. Oh, dear husband, why do you not smile at my folly? Your grave face rebukes me. Smile, or I shall think I vex you. Please smile a little.
My dear one, I cannot. I find my lips will not curve into a smile, however much amused I may be. Love of you has bound them in a spell.
But I can laugh, though I love you. I do not understand.
Ah, my dear, if only I could smile. If only I could show you all the fondness which is locked in me and all the smiles and happiness with which you fill my soul. Someday, perhaps you will tire of my monotonous gravity. Someday... But, Jenny, what is it? Why do you look so frightened?
There is a strange woman smiling at me across the palings. I do not know her. There, behind you. She is nodding to me. I think she's foreign, for she has an evil face.
Do not notice her. Does she look evil? I do not wish to look.
Very evil and very dark. She has a pink parasol. Her teeth are like ivory.
Do not notice her. Think. It is the anniversary of our wedding, dear.
I wish she would not smile at me. Her eyes are like bright blots of ink.
Let us eat our beautiful bun.
Oh, she's coming in. George, forbid her to come in. I'm afraid.
Pray pardon me. I could not mistake the back of so old a friend.
So, you found me at last.
But of course, how nice to see you again, even though your face has changed so marvelously.
Madam, begone, I command you, from this garden. I do not see what good is to be served by the renewal of our acquaintance.
Acquaintance? Surely we were friends, rather. Nor is my esteem for you so dead that I would crave estrangement.
Madam, you see me happy, living very peacefully with my bride.
To whom I beseech you, old friend, present me.
I would not desecrate her sweet name by speaking it with so infamous a name as yours.
Your collar hurts me, old friend. I shall compose myself if you will forgive me. I may sit down.
Jenny, then please retire pending this lady's departure. Go into the cottage, my love.
I am less frightened by your side. Do not send me away.
Suffer her pretty presence. Indeed, I am come this long way from the town that I may see her no less than you, George. Come and sit by me, little bride, for I have things to tell you. Are you expecting guests, George? And by the way, your wife's mask is even better than yours.
What does she mean? Oh, send her away.
Serpent, crawl from our Eden. There you poison with your venom its fairest denizen.
Even my pride knows certain bounds. I have been very forbearing, but even in my zeal for friendship, I will not be called a serpent. I will indeed be gone from this rude place. Yet ere I go, there is a boon I will deign to beg. Show me but once again the dear face I have so often caressed. The lips that were dear to me.
No.
What does she mean?
Bid him unmask for me, little bride. Intercede for me. You have more authority over him than I. Doff his mask with your own fingers.
George, please tell me. What does she mean? What does she mean?
You do not go now of your own will. I must drive you, man, though I am violently from the garden.
Doff your mask and I am gone.
You leave me no alternative, madam. Come.
False saint, then I will unmask you!
Like a panther, she sprang upon him and clawed at his waxen cheeks. There was a loud pop, as though some great cork had been withdrawn, and La Gambogi recoiled. She had torn away the mask. It lay before her upon the lawn, upturned to the sky. George stood motionless. La Gambogi stared up into his face, and her dark flush died swiftly away. For there, staring back at her, was the man she had unmasked, but lo, his face was even as his mask had been. Line for line, feature for feature, it was the same. It was a saint's face.
Madam, your cheek may well blanch when you regard the ruin you have brought upon me. Nevertheless do I pardon you. The gods have avenged through you the imposture I wrought upon one who was dear to me. For that unpardonable sin I am punished. As for my poor bride, whose love I stole by the means of that waxen semblance, of her I cannot ask pardon. Ah, Jenny, do not look at me. Turn your eyes from the foul reality that I dissembled.
Dear husband, look at me. I do not understand. Why did you woo me under a mask? And why do you imagine that I could love you less dearly, seeing your own face? Look into my eyes.
But Jenny, my face, it has become the same.
Surely your face is even dearer to me, even fairer than the semblance that hid it and deceived me. I am not angry. 'Twas well that you veiled from me the full glory of your face. For indeed I was not worthy to behold it too soon. But I am your wife now. Let me look always at your own face. Let the time of my probation be over. Kiss me with your own lips.
My love, I have grown worthy of you.
This is Laurence Olivier again. I'm sure you would like to join with me in my thanks to John Gielgud for his interpretation of the role of Lord George Hell in Max Beerbohm's The Happy Hypocrite. In next week's program, my guest will be another good friend of mine, and I think of yours too, Robert Donat. I look forward to the pleasure of your company. Until then, au revoir, and thank you.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
$31.5, 32, 33, 35, 40, and 10 is 50, and 50 is a pound. At first, when you are given change in new money, it may sound rather odd. So if you're puzzled by 31.5, 32, 33, 35, 40, and 10 is 50, and 50 is a pound, think decimal. Now there are 100 new pence in a pound. Think decimal. That way you'll find shopping simple.
I came across Mr. Kipling in the meadow by the church. If I painted that spire once, he said, I painted it a dozen times. He offered me an apple pie. An artist needs inspiration, he explained. Golden short-crust pastry, delicious apple filling, and just the right amount of sugar sprinkled on top. But then, When it comes to the little details, Mr. Ghibli does have an exceedingly good eye.
You're listening to 1940s radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word tonight is name. N-A-M-E.
Really?
You bet your life. It's Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life, the comedy quiz series produced and transcribed from Hollywood and brought to you by the more than 3,000 DeSoto Plymouth dealers. The dealers who have on display the outstanding DeSoto Automatic with fully automatic power flight transmission and the all-new Plymouth, your best buy in the low-priced field. And now, here he is, the one, the only...
Charming lad, I know him well. Oh, that's me. Well, here I am again with one... Foggy from Bar Harbor to Boston?
That's what I used to say, but no more.
Oh, it isn't foggy anymore?
It's just foggy.
Oh. How long did you live in Boston?
I lived in Boston 20 years, then I went in the Navy for the next 22 years.
Oh, you were an ex-sailor, huh?
That's right.
Have you got anything to show for it, like a boat and a bottle?
Well, no, not a boat and a bottle, but I've got 13 tattoos and a good pension.
Give that
Well, I thought I'd throw mine in, too.
You off with a $100 bankroll, and if you miss a question, you lose half of it. Now, you selected sports. That's odd. I can't understand that.
Well, as a matter of fact, I didn't select it. My partner did.
Remember, the more the question is worth, the harder it is. Now, you can start with a 10, 70, 80, 100, anything you want.
$70.
$70. Ray Robinson, Jake LaMotta, and Tony Zale were all boxing champions in which weight division?
Middleweight.
Right.
You now have $170 in your bankroll.
$170. Now, what do you want to do?
Let's try 80 okay with you? $80.
What is the proposed site of the 1956 Olympic Games?
Melbourne, Australia.
That's right. Yeah. Melbourne, Australia.
You now have $250.
Now decide on one answer between you. You're going to get in trouble. Now, what do you want?
Well, what do you think, Stella?
Miss Walsh, if you don't mind, huh? You know her well enough to call us?
We got $250 between us. We ought to know each other.
Looking to split, you know.
Yeah, how much? You lose half. You can't take 70 or 80.
You take 90 or 50 or 60?
$60.
The last Olympic Games were held in 1952. In what city were they held?
In Helsinki, Finland.
That is right.
You now have $310.
Now, you can quit or go ahead. Last chance to be the other couples.
All right, let's take the 90.
90? All right.
90 in fencing. What do you call the protective pad on the end of a foil?
Tip, I think, isn't it?
You mean
the protective pad on the end of a foil. Times... Well, it's a button.
Well, we don't have all our buttons, that's so sure.
You just lost some of your buttons. Well, how much have they got?
Well, they wound up with half the bankroll. They have $155.
Well, thanks and good luck from the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. Sorry you blew the last one.
We invited some doctors to our program tonight, Groucho, and just before we went on the air, our studio audience selected Dr. Robert Barnes to be your guest. His partner is Miss Frances McGrew. Folks, would you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome, folks, to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide $100. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Dr. Robert Barnes and Frances McGrew. Frances McGrew, is that you, huh?
Yes, sir.
You're very attractive, if I may say so.
Thank you.
You mind if I say so?
Not at all.
Well, you're very attractive. Now, where do you hail from?
Montrose, Colorado.
And you have much hail there? Or?
I wouldn't know. I haven't been there for a long time.
How long?
Well, I came out here when I was about 4 years old.
Uh-huh. And you're single, I
yes, sir.
Understand?
Yes.
How long have you been single?
Let's get on to the quiz.
I'll return to you shortly. Dr. Barnes?
Yes, Groucho.
Where are you from?
New York City, originally.
How long have you been out of New York?
I've been here in Burbank for 13 years.
Doc, almost everyone in your profession is a specialty. What do you specialize in?
I specialize in feet.
Feet? Well, I'm always happy to meet a man who's at the bottom of his profession. You have ptomaine poisoning?
Not recently.
Well, how come you specialize in feet? After all, there's only 2 feet to each person. If you were a horse doctor, you'd have 4 feet to work on.
Well, originally I was
a centipede, you'd have 18 feet.
Originally I was interested in optometry, and I went to Philadelphia to investigate optometry and met my cousin who was studying that subject, and he was finding it rather difficult, and he said, why don't you go across the street to feet? I went across the street to the Temple University College of Chiropody, and here I'm a chiropodist and love it.
What is optometry? Is that the treatment of the eyes?
That's right.
They have such fancy euphemisms now for every profession. You don't know what a man is anymore.
He can tell you, though.
Yeah. They used to call them children's doctors. Now what do they call them?
Pediatricians.
That's right. That costs an extra $5, you know.
Of course.
Francis, let's get back to you now. By the way, Francis is pretty formal. Do you have a nickname that I could use? Yeah?
You may call me Fran.
Fran? That's fine with me. Fran McGrew. You wouldn't be dangerous, Fran McGrew, would you?
You know, Groucho, if I hear that again, I will be. That's what people always give me. Am I dangerous?
Well, are you?
Well, only at times.
I'd say you were about as dangerous as an angry butterfly. Now, what sort of work do you do?
I'm a private detective.
As I said, you're about as dangerous as a loaded revolver. And whatever it is, I didn't do it. A private detective? How does it happen a pretty girl like you became a private eye? Are you crazy about trench coats?
I was on the police department, and I sort of branched out from there.
Oh, you went in business for yourself, huh? A lady cop. Well, you ought to be glad you're teamed with a chiropodist tonight. He could be a big help to a flatfoot. Well, who do you work for as a private eye, Fran?
I work for Richard S. White and Associates Industrial Security Bureau.
What is that?
I do all types of investigating. Right now I'm spotting shoplifters.
Uh-huh. Well, how does a person go about shoplifting? I think our audience would be interested in hearing a few tips from an expert. Not that they need it, but let's suppose I was in your store and you happened to notice I had a watermelon under my vest.
Well, I would keep you under observation all the time you're in the store, and then I'd wait till you got outside. I'd follow you out, and I'm very...
split the watermelon with me?
I'm very polite.
Uh-huh.
I'd walk up to you, I'd identify myself.
And then kick me in the watermelon, huh? I'd like to continue talking to you two, but now it's time to play You Bet Your Life. I've certainly learned nothing about chiropody. Is that the...
Yes, I'll be glad to talk to you after the show.
Well, I wish you would. I got one shoe unlaced already, you know. Remember, now we're going to start you off with $100. If you miss a question, you lose half your bankroll, and you don't have to take all 4 questions. You can quit any time you feel that you're ahead of the other couples.
In the race for the $1,500, the first couple won $155, and the secret word is name.
You selected movie quiz, and remember, the more the question is worth, the harder it is. Now, one answer between you on everything. Now, what do you want to start with?
90. We'll start with 90.
90? Okay, what movie star was formerly the vocalist with Les Brown's band? Talk it over, and one answer. Don't kiss him, just talk it over, huh? What is
Doris
it?
Day?
Doris Day.
You now have $190.
Go down to line 80.
80. Who won an Academy Award for his portrayal of George M. Cohan in Yankee Doodle Dandy?
Jimmy Cagney.
That's right.
You now have $270.
Now, you want to quit or go ahead?
How about 70?
70? Fred Zinnemann received an Academy Award for the year 1953. What was this award for?
For From Here to Eternity.
That's right, From Here to Eternity.
You now have $340 in your bankroll.
Here's your last chance to be the other couple.
That's 60.
60. Who played the title role in Citizen Kane?
Orson Welles.
Orson Welles is right.
And and you wind up with $400.
Thanks and good luck to the DeSoto Plymouth dealers.
Thank you.
George, you haven't told me. Where are you going on your vacation this year?
Oh, I don't know.
China?
No, I hadn't planned on China. I thought maybe we'd all jump in the car and go up to Lake Tahoe.
You know, I won't be here next week. That's true. This is the final show of the current season. Beginning next week, our summer series starts, and I want you to tell them about it, George.
Well, friends, it does start next week. Next week we begin the Best of Groucho, our usual summer series of shows taken from the past. These are shows that you've written in and asked to see. They're shows that we've learned about through rating surveys and through the praise of the critics. So don't forget, next week it's the Best of Groucho.
And while you're all asleep in a hammock this summer, I'll be in Europe. I'm taking my guitar and a gross of Mother Sill seasick remedy. And I may take Mother Sill. Anyway, I'll be back in the fall. A little older, but just as clever. And far wiser, I hope. Okay, George, who's next?
Well, Groucho, we invited some girls who work for a nationally known company to our show tonight, and just before we went on the air, our studio audience selected Dolores Buxton to be on the show, and her partner is a very special guest, the former mayor of Los Angeles, Mr. Fletcher Bowron. So, folks, would you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Mr. Bowron, I've long been an admirer of yours, and I must say it's an honor to have you here.
Thank you, Groucho.
Dolores Buxton, I've only been admiring you for the last 10 seconds, but you're welcome, too.
Thank you very much.
And if either of you say the secret word, you'll divide an extra $100. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Are you two going steady?
Oh, no, not yet.
Not yet. As soon as you get the $100. What brings you to Los Angeles, Mr. Bowron?
Well, I live here.
Oh. Well, that's an odd one. This is staggering. Imagine an ex-mayor who isn't living in Mexico. By the way, Mr. Bowron, how long were you mayor of Los Angeles?
Just about 15 years or 4 terms.
4 terms. Was this before or after you were mayor? You said 4 terms. I'm only kidding. I know you were one of the most honest and forthright mayors we've ever had. I'll get back to you in a moment, Mr. Bowron. You know this is a little difficult with this charmer over here. You haven't heard the last of me. Now, Dolores, where are you from?
I'm originally from Newark, New Jersey.
Are you married?
No, I'm not, Groucho.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Bowron. Thanks and good luck from the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. Dolores, I know you're very young, so I don't imagine you would object to telling me how old you are.
No, I'm 24, Groucho.
24.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a nice age.
Mm-hmm.
And how old are you, Mr. Bowron? I'm not being personal, which I usually am. It's just that I like to know the contrast, that's all.
Well, you're not personal at all. It's a matter of public record. I must admit that I'm 66.
Well, you don't look it. Dolores, what sort of work do you do?
Well, I'm the manager of a Slenderella salon.
A Slender Fella salon?
No, Slenderella.
Cinderella?
Slenderella, uh-huh.
What kind of an outfit is that? Remember, we have Mr. Bowron here. He's had a lot of legal experience.
Well, it's a nationally known slenderizing chain of salons throughout the country, and we have salons in every principal city in the world.
Is that so? Well, how successful have you been in slenderizing these suckers? I mean customers, clients.
Patrons.
Patrons.
I think that I read a
Every racket has their own name.
I think that I read
varies all the way from suckers to patrons.
I read a bulletin the other day that said our patrons had lost 36 million inches and 4.5 million pounds in 5 years.
I see. And how many patrons have you lost in that time? By the way, suppose I came into your place. Could you do anything for me?
Our salons are for women.
Uh-huh. No, I'm asking you personally, I mean.
I don't know what you mean, Groucho.
I don't know what I mean either, but sometimes it's nice to run up a blind alley. You never know what to lead in. Mr. Bowron, what are you doing these days?
Well, Groucho, presently I'm unemployed.
Unemployed, huh? I'm sorry to hear that. Have you looked in the classified ads for a job?
Oh, I'm looking.
Under Mayo Wanted? Tell them Groucho sent you? What were some of your achievements as mayor of Los Angeles, aside from being able to digest fried chicken?
Well, Groucho, I'm afraid that'd sound a little like boasting if I'd attempt to make claims for what I did during the 15 years that I served.
This is really a case for Ripley. We not only have an honest, but a modest politician. No wonder he lost the election. Well, it happens I know some of the things that occurred when you were mayor, and you made Los Angeles one of the cleanest cities in the country. You gave us many miles of new highways and new buildings and new industry. Did anything else of importance happen that I forgot?
Yes, many things. One thing that comes to my mind is the almost fantastic increase in population just during the time that I was mayor.
Now, Fletcher, you're not going to take credit for that, are
you? No, indeed, but certainly many problems resulted because there were about 600,000 additional people moved into Los Angeles.
Now, Mr. Barron, do you think the average person has a good grasp of politics?
No, I don't, Groucho. The average person does not appreciate the importance of local government in our American governmental scheme. Too many people act on prejudices and not enough upon facts. Democracy should begin at home, and people should contribute, make their contribution right in their community.
That's true. I think we should pay more attention to our local governments. Do you have any political aspirations for the future, Mr. Barron?
Not so far as running for office is concerned, if that's what you mean.
You've had it.
Yes, I've served about 30 years, and 27 years of that time as elected public official, as judge of the Superior Court mayor, and now I'd like to serve my community and state and nation as a private citizen.
Well, I get all you need is a park bench and some popcorn for the pigeons, you know. The politicians may ignore you, but you'll have a lot of friends among the pigeons. Not only that, but I want to assure you, Mr. Barron, you have an awful lot of friends among the people of Los Angeles, and you can count me as 2 or 3 of them, eh?
Thank you, Groucho.
I'd like to continue talking to you, Mr. Barron, and to you too, Dolores, but now it's time to play You Bet Your Life.
In the race for the $1,500, Miss McGrew and Dr. Barnes are leading with $400.
We start you off with $100. If you miss a question, you lose 1/2 of what you have. You select a general information quiz, and remember, the more the question is worth, the harder it is. Now, which one do you want?
$20.
20. Mm-hmm. All right. What do the initials FHA stand for?
Federal Housing Administration.
Well, you didn't even need him, huh?
You now have $120 in your bankroll.
What do you want?
$80 of it.
$80. You're going to bet $80. This is an $80 question, in other words, you want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. John Rolfe, R-O-L-F-E, married what Indian princess?
Oh, dear. Pocahontas?
That's right, Pocahontas.
You now have $200.
Now you have $200. You can quit or you can go ahead.
We'll say $100.
The Roman numeral D stands for what number? Now get together now. One answer between you. Must be on the courthouse, Mayor.
1,000?
No. Just half of that, 500.
And you have half your bankroll, 100.
Now you have 100. Now there's your last chance to beat the other couples. What are you going to do?
We'll say 50.
50. What do you call the small percussion instruments held in the hand that are used to accompany Spanish dances?
Oh, castanets.
Castanets is right.
And you wind up with $150.
Thanks, and good luck from the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. Sorry you didn't win, boy.
And that means that Miss McGrew and Dr. Barnes, with $400 in just 1 minute, get the chance at the DeSoto Plymouth $1,500 question. And here's the winning couple, Groucho. Miss McGrew and Mr. Barnes, Dr. Barnes, all set for the DeSoto Plymouth $1,500 question.
All right, here we go for $1,500. I give you 15 seconds to decide on a single answer between you. Think carefully, and please no help from the patrons, customers, audience. Ready? According to mythology, Pygmalion created and fell in love with a statue of a beautiful woman. When she came to life, he married her. For $1,500, what was the name of this statuesque beauty? Talk it over.
What
is the answer you two have decided on?
We think it's Aphrodite.
I wish it was, but it isn't. It's Galatea. Well, you lost the big money, but how much did they win in the quiz, George?
Well, they won $400 in the quiz.
Well, that's pretty good. Congratulations, and thanks to both of you and to all of our contestants on the show tonight.
Thank you, Groucho.
From the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers of America.
Remember, friends, next Wednesday night at this same time, we'll start our summer series, The Best of Groucho. Shows from the past that you've indicated you want to hear again. And don't miss Groucho's television show, also brought to you by the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers of America. And remember, the dealers who sell the outstanding DeSoto Automatic with fully automatic Power Flight transmission also have on display the remarkable new Plymouth, engineered and built to be your best buy in the low-priced field. DeSoto, Plymouth. Two great new cars, both products of the Chrysler Corporation.
And when you drive in, tell them Groucho sent you. Good night, folks, and remember, just be sure to see the DeSoto Automatic.
Folks, here's a little rhyme from the National Safety Council. Stop on red, go on green. Don't sneak through on the in-between. You Bet Your Life, transcribed from Hollywood, is produced by John Goodell. Directed by Robert Dwan and Bernie Smith. Music by Jack Meakin. This is George Fenneman signing off for the more than 3,000 DeSoto Plymouth dealers from coast to coast. You Bet Your Life is heard by our armed forces throughout the world.
Charlie was his name, we hear. He had an engine and he sure had fun. He used good and plenty candy to make his train run.
Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Charlie says, really rings the bell. Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Don't know any other candy that I love so well.
Sometimes you take so much trouble making half their pudding, you forget to make
custard.
So Brown & Polson have made instant mix custard. Real creamy custard like you'd expect from Brown & Polson. Just add boiling water. You need no milk, and you've perfect custard in seconds.
Oh, yeah, beautiful colour. Do you want some custard, huh? Oh, thank you.
Brown & Polson instant mix custard. Good and creamy, because Brown & Polson make it. Bring out the Branston. Because the crisp vegetables and the one and only tangy sauce in Branston pickle bring out the best in your food.
Another colour with city dirt? That dirt edge needs Mild Green Fairy's cleaning edge. Concentrates where powders can't. Right on the dirt.
Even on city dirt.
Oh, Fairy has the cleaning edge.
Once upon a time there was an engineer. Choo-choo Charlie was his name, we hear. He had an engine and he sure had fun. He used good and plenty candy to make his train run.
Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Charlie says, really rings the bell. Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Don't know any other candy that I love so well.
This cord is stronger than steel. It is 3T cord, built into the new G8 by Goodyear. It gives more protective strength. The new multi-bladed thread has a wrap-around shoulder design for greater grip, improved steering and cornering. It is built with tough-in non-skid rubber to give more mileage, extra skid resistance. Remember the name and insist on the new G8 by Goodyear.
Tudor Queen, the queen of canned meats.
Tudor Queen ham, Tudor Queen ox tongue, Tudor Queen chicken, Tudor Queen luncheon meat. Rich in history, rich in quality, rich in value. Tudor Queen.
This is the 1940s radio channel from the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
The Harold Perry Show. And now, Harold Perry as Honest Harold the Homemaker. Well, there's a lot of excitement in Melrose Springs, for it's almost election time. The talk of the town is, who will be the next mayor? So far, there are two candidates for the office. Honest Harold's boss, Stanley Peabody, manager of the local radio station, and Honest Harold himself, who has been drafted by his listeners. It's morning now, and we find the people's choice at home, shaving.
Gosh, just can't believe it. I'm really running for mayor. Kind of scared, though. Never made a political speech in my life. Let's see. When they call on me, I'll say, "Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen," where'd I put that shaving brush? Oh. I mean, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I really know you too well to call you that. Oop, that doesn't sound right. Better start over here. Fellow citizens, first I'd like to explain to you why I'm running for office. There's a group in power now that has pocketed too much of your money. Now I want a chance. Oh, yeah. Better rehearse this. Now, let's see. If I'm elected, I promise to work to the best of my ability. And as for my opponent... suck the shaving brush in my mouth.
Harold?
Yes, Mother?
Breakfast is almost ready. How do you want your eggs?
Speaking of my opponent, Stanley Peabody, he's inefficient, incompetent, and his brains are...
Scrambled?
His brains are scrambled. I think I'll keep that in.
Good morning, Station KHJP. Mr. Peabody, I'll ring his office. There you are.
Good morning, Glory.
Good morning, Mr. Mayor.
What? Oh, well, I'm not mayor yet, Gloria.
Well, you will be. I think you're just the kind of mayor we need. You're honest, a plain man of the people. Why, you're another Abraham Lincoln.
No. He was taller.
Besides, you have awful cute dimples.
Gloria, campaigning for mayor is a very serious thing. The only reason I'm running is that so many of my listeners wrote in and asked me to. The people of Melrose Springs want an honest city government. And if I'm elected, that's what I intend to give them.
Hooray!
Thank you.
Oh, Harold, last night I thought of some wonderful slogans for your campaign.
You did?
Yes, listen to this one. Honest Harold is awfully nice. If I can get away with it, I'll vote for him twice.
Gloria, that's not honest.
And he'll pass out cigars, kiss babies with them. I'd like to be the baby kissed by him.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's another one. Stanley Peabody is great. He thinks, but confidentially, I think he's...
Gloria.
And Harold, you know what else I'm doing?
What?
Well, whenever I answer the phone, if Mr. Peabody isn't around, I always say, don't vote for Stanley Peabody. He's a drip.
A drip? Oh, yeah, you do, huh? Oh, that's wonderful.
Somebody's calling now. Just listen to this. Hello, Station KHJP. Don't vote for Stanley Peabody. He's a... Who's this? Mr. Peabody. You must have the wrong number. Goodbye. Gee, I guess I'm an ex-PBX.
Gloria?
Yes, sir?
If you don't stop that campaigning on the phone, I'm going to make a switch at the switchboard.
Oh, brother. That's for me.
And Hemp?
Yes, boss?
I want a few words with you in my office. Kindly walk this way.
Nobody could walk that way.
Shut the door.
Yes, sir.
Not from the outside. Come in here. Hemp, are you still persisting in this idiotic idea of running against me for mayor?
Well, yes.
How ridiculous. Ha, ha, ha. Why, you have absolutely no experience, while I come from a political family.
Oh?
Why, before he came to America, my grandfather had a seat in the British Parliament.
He did?
And after he moved over here, he still kept his seat in England.
Must have been an awful strain on his suspenders.
Very funny. Ha, ha.
Well, I liked it.
Hemp, have you any idea what it takes to become mayor?
Certainly. The most votes.
Precisely. And in order to get those votes, you have to have an organization. Do you know what's behind me?
Sure, the water cooler.
No, a political machine. And I have news for you. My uncle is supporting me.
Yeah, he's been doing it for years.
My uncle has a lot of influence in this town, and I have a lot of others working for me. Do you have a machine?
Well, just my 36 Essex. Oh, you mean a machine?
I'll bet you don't even have a campaign manager.
Well, I don't need a campaign manager. The people know that I'm honest, and that's all that's necessary.
Why don't you give up, Hemp? You haven't a chance. What? Do you think the people of this town are going to vote for an idiot, a fool, a moron?
I don't know, Stanley. We'll see how many votes you can get. That Peabody. All that talk about a campaign manager. You're just trying to scare me out of running, that's all. I don't need any... What's that on the telephone pole? A poster with Peabody's picture. There's one on the next telephone pole, and the next one. What's that poster say? Vote for Stanley Peabody. Don't derail the train of progress with a jerk. Say, that's pretty clever. Ooh, he means me. I guess I do need a campaign manager. Now, maybe old Doc Yak Yak, the veterinarian, can suggest somebody. I'll go see him right away, as soon as I draw a mustache on Peabody's picture.
So, you think you need a campaign manager, eh, Harold?
Oh, I sure do, Doc. Can you suggest anybody?
Well, I think I know just the fella for the job. He's intelligent, hard-working, and he's the shrewdest man I know.
I'm afraid to ask you this, Doc, but who?
Me.
No fooling. Doc, I appreciate your offer, but I think I'd better try to get somebody else.
All right, Harold. If you'll excuse me now, I've got some work to do.
Oh, now I've hurt his feelings.
I was just offering my services as an old friend, but if I'm not good enough...
Doc, I didn't...
That's all right. I'm just a nobody, just an old horse doctor.
Doc, old horse, old...
The animals love me. Huh? Why, there's not a cocker spaniel in town that wouldn't share his last can of Red Heart with me.
Doc, I'd do anything for you. You know that. You can be my campaign manager.
Well, okay, Harold, if you insist. Well, candidate Hemp, let's get down to business. Got your campaign speech?
Well, sort of.
Well, the first thing you got to do is try it out.
On you?
No, on my animals.
What?
Best way to tell if your speech sounds sincere. The animals can spot a phony a mile away.
But, Doc...
Come on. I'll take you into your audience.
Okay. What an audience.
Quiet. Quiet, voters.
Voters.
All right, fellow citizens. I want to introduce our next mayor, Honest Harold Hemp. Now, Eloise, no heckling. All right, Harold, start your speech. And don't forget, be sincere.
Sincere? This is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen. Doc, what's the matter with that baby goat?
Well, she's hurt. You just said ladies and gentlemen, but you left out the kids.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and young goats. Never have I seen such intelligent faces.
Harold, you're not being sincere.
And with your support, fellow voters, I'll defeat my opponent, Stanley Peabody. Why, it'll be like leading a lamb to the slaughter.
Harold! You're angry.
I'm sorry, fellows. Fellas!
Oh, there's the phone. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, Doc. I didn't mean to insult you, little animals. Well, I love animals, honest. You can ask my cat.
Harold.
Huh?
Harold, I got some bad news.
What is it?
That was Gloria at the station.
What?
Stanley Peabody has hired a big sound truck. He's going to campaign around town in it this afternoon.
Oh, that's going to cost me a lot of votes.
Oh, not while I'm your manager. Harold, I got an idea.
What's that?
Yes, sir. My brain's ticking away every second.
Stop taking bows, Doc. Tell me your idea.
All right, Harold. I'm going to build you a float on my buggy out in the barn.
A float?
Mm-hmm. I'll paint some signs on it and hitch it to my horse, Silver Moon. Then we'll follow Peabody sound truck all over town. That'll steal his thunder.
Say, I think you got something there, Doc.
Sure. Now, we've only got an hour. You better go to the marshal's office and get a parade permit.
All right, Doc.
And you'd better hurry, Mayor Hemp.
Mayor? That sounds pretty good. Thank you, Doc. And thank you, voters. Better hurry. Parade starts in an hour. That Pete the Marshal is so slow, it'll probably take him that long just to make out the permit. Oh, my goodness. Pete's old father, Cleet, is here today. He's slower than Pete. Cleet, I want you to do something for me right away.
Now, just a minute, Harold. We've got a new system here.
What?
Take a number there, and I'll call you when it's your turn.
Oh, all right.
Now, take a seat over there. That's it. Now, what's your number?
65.
Number 65!
What a system. Now, look here, Cleet, I'm in a hurry. I want a permit for a float this afternoon.
Now, just a minute, Harold. Have to fill out a form.
Oh, my goodness.
Name, please.
Margaret O'Brien.
Margaret O'Brien. Let me write that down. When did you cut off your curls, Margaret?
Very funny.
How old are you, Harold?
Well, I'm nearing 40.
Nearing 40? Huh. You must be on your second time around.
Come on, Cleet. I've got to have that permit.
All right. What year do you want it for?
This year, this afternoon.
This afternoon, huh? Let me write that down.
Get a move on, Cleet.
Where are you going to use the permit?
Right here in Melrose Springs.
Melrose Springs. Let me write that down. Hold it, Newt. There's no lake around here.
Now, what do I need a lake for?
For the boat.
Boat? Oh, my goodness. It's not a boat. It's a float.
Oh, I thought you wanted to float a boat. Well, we'll have to start all over again. Take another number, Harold, and I'll call you.
Pete, there's something I'd like to call you.
I bet I know what it is. But I ain't going to write that down. Get that
Harold?
Oh, I had to play bingo with Cleet, but I finally got the permit.
Oh, good, good. Well, the float's all finished. Ain't she a beaut?
Yes, Doc, and we better hurry.
But there's my master touch. That picture on the side there.
Where?
There.
Miss Rheingold of 1950. She isn't running for mayor.
No, but she looks better in a bathing suit than you do.
Come on, Doc. Peabody's sound truck goes out any minute.
And doesn't my horse, Silver Moon, look cute with that bow on her tail?
Oh, brother. Doc, there goes Peabody's sound truck.
Oh, okay. Let's get aboard.
Hurry up.
Oh, this'll fix Peabody all right. Shrewdest thing you ever did, Harold, making me your campaign man.
Yeah, all right, come on.
All right, hold on, Harold. Here we go. Giddy up, Silver Moon. Come on, girl.
Now what's the matter, Doc?
I guess I built the float too wide. Won't go through the barn door.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, jump for your life, Harold. The float's collapsing. Why, Harold, You got your head stuck right through that picture of Miss Rheingold. Say, you do look pretty good in that bathing suit.
Doc, you're fired. What are you laughing at? You're fired, too.
We'll return for the second act of our story, Honest Harold, in just a moment. Are you interested in going into the perfume business? Then you won't want to miss Bing Crosby tonight when he tries his sales pitch on his guest, Claudette Colbert. Yes, be sure to join Bing Crosby and Claudette Colbert later tonight over most of these same stations. And by the way, listen for Harold Perry's important announcement at the end of our show. And now back to Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, Honest Harold's campaign for mayor isn't going too well. He fell out with Doc Yancey, his campaign manager, when he fell out of the float. It's the following morning now. Our unhappy candidate is just eating breakfast when...
Harold?
What is it, Mother?
Oh, look what's in the morning paper.
Well, let me see. Stanley Peabody, candidate for mayor, will speak at the high school tonight. His subject will be, what is good city government? Show off.
Oh, read the rest of it, Harold.
Mr. Peabody challenges his opponent, Harold Hemp, to meet him there and speak on the same subject, if he dares.
I suppose he thinks you're afraid to get up there and speak.
Yeah, and he wouldn't dare say that if it wasn't true.
Now, Harold, you're a fine public speaker. Why, remember the time in the 8th grade when you delivered that recitation, A Message to Garcia?
Yes, Mother. The time I delivered the message, Garcia was gone. Mother, I can't do it.
Oh, now, you mustn't be afraid, son. Now, why don't you sit down right now and write that speech?
Mother, I don't know anything about city government. I thought I'd find out about that after I got elected.
I know. You could go to the public library. They must have books on city government.
Say, I'll bet they do. I'll go to the library right now.
That's the spirit, my boy.
Goodbye, Mother.
Oh, Harold, as long as you're going to the library, you might as well return that book you've been reading.
Oh, good idea. And here it is, too. The Bobbsey twins in Florida. Gee, I wonder where they'll go next. Like a morgue in this library. This is where they probably buried Carnegie. And there's dear Miss Witherspoon behind the desk. Hey, good morning, Miss Witherspoon. I'd like...
No loud talking in the library.
Oh, excuse me.
I'll be with you in a minute.
All right.
Quiet! Now, what is it?
I want to get a book.
The children's section is right over there.
You see, I'm going to run for mayor, and I want to read a book on city government.
We just have one book on that subject, City Government, by Timothy Hargrove. It's on that shelf right over there.
Thank you.
On your toes.
Oh, does she think I am a ballet dancer? All righty. Here's the shelf. Let's see here. What's that? Somebody's got a slow leak. Oh, it's Miss Witherspoon.
Come here.
All right.
Tippy toe.
Tippy toe. Wait till I get elected mayor. I'll demote her to the non-fiction section. Yes, Miss Witherspoon?
I just remembered I checked out that book on city government this morning.
You did? Who got it? Maybe I can borrow it from him.
Stanley Peabody.
Stanley Peabody?
Quiet!
Oh, quiet yourself. Goodbye. Well, I can't sit here in the park all day. What am I going to do? Can't show up tonight with no speech. I don't know why I wanted to run for mayor anyway.
pardon me, sir.
What?
Have I the honor of addressing, perchance, honest Harold Hemp?
Why, yes.
The candidate for mayor of this fair city?
That's right.
Well, 'tis a lucky, lucky day. I happened to be in this vicinity a few days, saw your photograph in the paper, and remarked to myself, I'd like to help that man get elected in the interests of good government.
Well, thank you. Are you in the political game, Mr.
A very astute question. I have been a political advisor for years. My card.
Oh, thanks.
Careful, the ink isn't dry.
J.P. Camroy, political consultant. Headquarters over Jimmy's pool room.
Oh, but just temporary quarters.
Oh, of course.
Now, if there's any advice I could give your campaign manager...
Well, I don't have one right now.
You don't have a campaign manager. 'Tis a lucky, lucky day.
It is?
J.P. Camroy hereby tenders you his services as campaign manager in the interests of good government.
But, Mr. Camroy...
Now, my first official duty is to peruse your speech for tonight. We've got to look out for dangling participles.
Oh, yeah. Well, you see, I haven't prepared my speech yet.
You haven't prepared your speech?
Yeah.
Oh, 'tis a lucky, lucky day. By a quirk of fate, I just happen to have a speech with me that is suitable for the occasion.
Oh?
And I am going to let you have it in the interests of good government.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
The only cost to you will be a slight typing fee.
Yeah, oh, well, I don't have much money on me, just $9.60.
That is the typing fee.
Well, what a coincidence. May I see the speech first?
Certainly. Here it is.
Let's see here. Ladies and gentlemen, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Say, this is pretty good. Where was I? Oh. That they are endowed with certain unalienable rights. And among those are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Wait a minute. This is the Declaration of Independence.
You guessed it, and what a speech.
Yeah, but this hasn't got anything to do with city government.
Exactly. You let your opponent put the audience to sleep with the dry stuff, taxes, the budget. Then you give them the Declaration of Independence. You're in.
I am?
And look who wrote your speech. Thomas Jefferson, Ben Franklin.
Yeah.
Where can you get writers like that for $9?
Well, I guess you got a point there, all right.
Why? A thing like this could sweep you into office.
You know, J.P., I believe you're right. Thank you very much.
Don't forget the typing fee.
Oh, yes, excuse me. Here you are, $9.60.
Thank you. 'Tis a lucky, lucky day.
It sure is. Time in the old town tonight. Sure was a lucky, lucky day when I ran into old J.P. Pretty clever of him thinking of that Declaration of Independence. I got it cheap, too, only $9.60. Well, guess I'm a real politician now. Sweater vest, got a pocket full of cigars and everything.
Hey, Harold.
Oh, hello, Doc. Have a cigar.
Well, thanks. I don't smoke myself, but my goat likes them. They're kind to his T-zone.
Good.
Harold, when I heard about you getting trapped into that speech tonight, I thought I'd let bygones be bygones. I may not be your campaign manager anymore, but Doc Yancey isn't one to desert a friend in need.
Well, thank you a lot, Doc, but I don't really need any help.
Huh? Aren't you worried about making that speech?
Worried? Nah.
Well, what kind of a speech is it?
Well, it's a sort of a Declaration of Independence.
Who wrote it?
Oh, a couple of ghostwriters. See you tonight, Doc.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder about Harold. Honest boy, though.
Oh, good afternoon, Harold.
Oh, Gloria, have a cigar. I mean, how are you?
Oh, fine. Gee, I thought you'd be home writing your speech.
It's all written, Gloria.
Did you write it all by yourself?
Well, a couple of fellows helped me. B. Franklin and T. Jefferson.
Local boys?
Well, no, they're from out of town. Philadelphia.
Hemp, what are you doing out here?
Well, Peabody, old body, have a cigar.
No, thank you.
Huh? Can't stand a rope from hemp, eh?
So you're going to show up tonight, Hemp. Well, I'm warning you. You don't know what this is going to cost you.
Sure I do. $9.60.
What?
Yeah, skip it, Stanley. Yes, sir, you're in for a big surprise. There'll be a hot time in the old town tonight, and you're going to be the one that's burning. Well, a lot of people here tonight. Look at Stanley sitting on the other side of that stage with his long legs crossed. He's wearing tartan garters. The dude. Oh, there's Mother down in the audience. Hello, Mother. I'll bet she'd be proud of me tonight.
The meeting will please come to order.
Mr. Honeycutt, hope he cuts it short.
Thank you. As chairman of the Melrose Springs Civic League, I want to welcome you all to the school auditorium. Tonight we're going to hear our two candidates for mayor speak on the subject of good city government.
That's what he thinks.
Incidentally, that reminds me of a little witticism.
Oh, brother, he's going to tell one of his Rotary Club jokes.
Here it is. Why should some of our politicians go back to school? So they get to know some principles.
Oh, brother, Thomas Jefferson didn't write that.
Our first speaker will be Mr. Stanley Peabody.
He must have all his relatives here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Come on, Stanley. Let's get that tired old speech over with.
Ladies and gentlemen, I prepared a speech on city government for tonight.
We know that.
But at the last moment, I decided that no words of mine could be as eloquent as the great American document I'm going to read to you.
What's this?
We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
Oop, that's my speech.
That they are endowed with certain unalienable rights.
I've been framed.
That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
I'm sunk. Wonder if I could sneak out of here.
That to secure these rights...
What's that? Look at all those dogs. Where did they come from?
That to secure these rights... That to secure these rights... That to secure... Down! Let go of my garter!
Wonderful dog saved my life. Thank you, little doggies. Get down. Wonder who let him out of the pond.
Hiya, Harold.
Oh, it's Doc Yancey, I'll bet he... Good old Doc.
All right, now, quiet, fellas, quiet.
Well, we might as well adjourn. It looks like the meeting has gone to the dogs.
Doc.
Yes, what is it, Harold?
Thanks, old friend. That was a pretty clever idea, letting the dogs out of the pond to save me.
Wasn't thinking of you, Harold. Just thought it was time those dogs got out for a little constitutional.
Yeah, oh, sure.
Look here, Hemp.
Oh, hello, Stanley.
That was an underhanded trick, stopping my speech that way. And I paid J.P. Camroy $25 for that idea.
You did? I only paid him $9.60. It's a lucky day.
You have just heard the Harold Perry Show, Honest Harold, who returns in just a moment with an important announcement. The supporting players tonight included Catherine Card, Ken Peters, Leo Cleary, Ruth Parrott, and John McIntyre, and featured Gloria Holliday as Gloria and Joseph Kearns as old Doc Yak Yak. Norman McDonald directed, and the music was composed and conducted by Jack Meakin. Honest Harold, created by Harold Perry, was written by Gene Stone, Jack Robinson, and Bill Danch. Now back to Harold Perry.
Oh, that's me. Well, Bob, for the people who missed it, I'm hunting for a laughing lady. Someone we can invite to appear on our show. Her laugh will enter her in the Honest Harold Laugh Contest, and it begins right in her hometown. So, ladies, if the Laugh Contest is being conducted in your city, please enter. And you may be here with us some Wednesday night.
Stay tuned now for the Bing Crosby Show, which follows immediately over most of these same CBS stations.
Oh, that's a good show.
Bob Lamont speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
Now hear this. Now hear this.
The National Broadcasting Company, in cooperation with the United States Navy Recruiting Service, presents Now Hear This, dramatic stories based on the personal experiences of those gallant men and women who embody the great traditions of a great service, the United States Navy.
Now, hear this. 2 hands from the 1st and 2nd Division report to the supply officer to handle stores.
Takes a lot of learning to be a sailor. That's why when we grab a new recruit, we tell him this. When someone is teaching you something, listen, learn it, and don't lose it. Exactly 10 years ago, the whole Navy learned a lesson it never forgot. Right now, out in Asia Minor, the whole country has taken a refresher course because too many people have forgotten. Too many can't make up their minds. Is it a war or isn't it a war? To those who might have forgotten, when the bullets are flying, when a green kid spits red blood, it's war. If you happen to be one of those who would rather forget the kicking around we got in the Pacific during the early 40s, or then just find yourself a dance band, a comic book, or go back to sleep. But if you think it might help your future and the future of your kids to remember those dirty days, then stick around. The winter and early summer of 42 saw the Japanese Imperial Army, Air Force, and Navy spreading out like an octopus. And the only thing we had to fight with was a prayer for tomorrow. A prayer that tomorrow would slow down until we could meet it. I'd seen Pearl. I'd seen the Philippines. And in the June of 42, I was leaning on the railing of a next luxury liner, getting up steam to sail out of San Diego, seeing a bunch of Marines group and prepare to board our hotel.
Straighten up those lines. Come on, get on them, Sergeant.
Think they're waiting for a brass band?
Could be, Eddie. Only maybe this is just a dry run. Sort of a rehearsal until the girls come running to kiss the boys goodbye.
Yeah, of course. Marines wouldn't wear those dirty green uniforms if they were going anywhere. The blue and gold when they're traveling.
Okay, line it up. Line it up.
Oh, listen to that big bad man scream at those pretty Marines. That's a good one, huh, Eddie?
I didn't hear you.
I said... Now, what did I say? Anyway, it was a good one.
You guys on leave?
Now, relax, Boats. Trying to enjoy our 4 off. Practically loaded the ship with our bare hands.
Besides, we gotta build up courage so when those big bad Marines come aboard, they won't scare us.
Pinball, you haven't had an original thought since you signed on. If Eddie told you to jump over, you wouldn't even bother to take off your shoes.
Is that so?
Yeah, Pinball, that's so. Shut up, will you? Let me concentrate.
The Navy Brain Trust is about to take the first step in winning the war. Chief Scott at your service, Admiral.
Blow it, Boats. Looking for somebody.
I thought you hated Marines. How come you're so interested in watching them board?
Ready to board. Line it up. Okay, board.
Hey, Eddie, do we bow or something? That's a good one, huh, Eddie?
Yeah.
Maybe now we'll get started.
But with those tin soldiers, don't make me laugh.
Yeah, don't make us laugh.
Say, whose side are you guys on?
Ours. Only I just don't like the Marine Corps.
Yeah? Why?
I got lots of reasons.
Lots?
Then why did you put in for a transfer to this transport? Some guys are saying you didn't have the guts for a fighting ship.
I got a pretty good record, Boats. Don't get under my skin.
Okay. But maybe I think we got plenty to fight without picking on our own.
You fight your way, I'll fight mine. Hey, you! Yeah, Marine, you.
Are you talking to me, sailor?
Yeah, talking to you.
You the sailor's going to show me to my stateroom?
That's supposed to be funny.
Shove off, Eddie. That's an order.
I can handle him, Chief. In the Marine Corps, we use the lady Marines to frighten this kind.
I understand you guys are going to win the war for us.
You sailors don't seem to be doing so good a job. Oh, yeah?
Stow it, Pinball.
Oh, well, now, isn't that a perfect name for a sailor? What do they call you?
Eddie.
It figures.
Look, Private.
First class. Private first class. Boy, these wise Marines. Look, unless you got something important to say, I'm going off with the rest of my guys.
So shove off.
Suppose I'll be seeing you around the ship?
Yeah. I'll probably be assigned to bring you your breakfast.
Fine, but remember I like my coffee hot. Coffee? So you ain't old enough to drink coffee. And make it black. Marines drink it black. Oh, how brave.
Eddie, you didn't scare him even one little bit.
That stupid punk kid.
Shut up.
But, Eddie, I just called him a punk kid.
But don't do it again.
You kidding?
Do I look it?
You sure picked on a young one.
Bet he ain't even 19.
Pink cheeks and all, he's 22.
19.
He's my kid brother.
We were on a stripped-down luxury liner. It took us about an hour to count noses, cast off, and set sail for... Well, they didn't tell us exactly where, but at that moment we weren't too interested. Marines, sailors, the deck was loaded for a last look at San Diego. It was going to be a long time before any of us saw the States. Finally, the horizon stopped playing tricks and the last guy left the deck and settled down for a long run. After a couple of rough days, we hit calm water and hot weather. The deck's jammed with guys trying to get a little air.
Oh, you're looking for someone, Marine?
That shadow of yours told me you were goofing it off on deck.
So?
Are you still sore?
Did you think I've got a right?
Look, Eddie, it was just one of those things that happened.
Some man.
I had to.
I still ain't satisfied. I read the letter you sent me. I must have read it a dozen times before I believed it.
Eddie, you were at sea. The only way I could get you was by mail.
A little bit impatient, weren't you, Johnny? Could have waited. Could have given me a chance.
It's better the way it was. Eddie, it wasn't easy. Only Look, I didn't plan it. It just happened.
Nuts.
Well, I'm sorry. What else do you want me to say?
Just keep out of my way. I shipped on this cattle boat so I could get a good look at you. So I could see whether it was worth the trouble to break you in half.
Supposing we settle this later, huh? Here comes my buddy.
A Marine. Not a regular sailor, but a seagoing bellhop.
What's eating you, sailor? I'm getting a little bored, so if you're looking for something to do...
Whitey, this is my brother. In fact, he's my whole family.
You got a sailor for a brother?
I ain't having too gay a time myself, so maybe I can fix you up.
Come on, the fight's with me, Eddie.
I look at you stalwart men, I think maybe we could lose this war.
We can hold our own. That is, if you taxi drivers can get us there without getting lost.
Got any idea where we're heading?
No.
Breeze boats for Pearl Harbor.